day 3 of Softrock. Got a long day. We're gonna try to go all the way to Silverton on the Hardrock 100 course. Starts with a big climb up to Oscars and then down towards the Ophir Pass Road towards Island Lake, Grand Swamp Pass. Close to 50K, 30-mile day, 10,000 feet of climbing. Let's get started. You come in from the park there, come up this little side trail to merge onto the Bear Creek Trail. This trail goes to Bear Creek Falls, which you could see way up there, but we're gonna split right onto this kicker of a climb, single track, climb out towards the Wasatch Trail and then Oscars Pass. This is a beautiful section of trail. It's one of my favorite climbs of all time. And the views just get better as you go up the canyon. You got waterfalls, pretty much it'll open up to another valley. Then of course, you can see way back behind me and beautiful flowers, vegetation, high altitude climbing. We got this basin, then it's gonna kick up again on this ridge on the left. That's snow. Just to give you an idea of how steep this climb is, we've only gone 4.3 miles about, and we've climbed almost 3,000 feet. All right, so we just came up following the creek here. There is a split here and you want to hang a left because this trail goes and connects over to that other ski resort. Intersection there, good water source, fresh snow melt, minimal mining equipment above it. So now we're going left up this trail towards Oscars Pass. So you have this nice flattish basin area, but we're almost there to the top of this first big climb at Oscars. Almost climbed 4,000 vertical feet since we started. One final push for the summit. First summit of the day. I guess technically this isn't quite Oscars Pass, it's right over there, but it is a pass because there's a trail split here and we're gonna hang a ride on Blitzen Road, which goes up and then we'll dip down. And there's quite a bit of snow still, even in August, believe it or not. They had a big snow year here in Telluride, so let's get over there. Here we are at Oscars Pass. Beautiful views, but we're gonna get moving because there's a cloud bank coming in. Got to head up over there, Grand Swamp Pass in that red rock. There's the town of Ophir. We're gonna cross Ophir Road after this bomber of a descent, and the clouds are brewing. So we got to get down there, then get up there. That'll be the second big climb of the day. Let's get on the road. Woo. We have hit Ophir Pass Road. We're gonna head down it for about a quarter mile, then snag a left. Basically, onto an old mining road. They've been doing logging in this area, but then we'll start up through the woods on the second big climb of the day. Hopefully the weather holds. Let's get up there. Just took a right turn off the road, getting into the woods. Gonna go along here, then we gotta go up through that notch there. Only 11 miles in, but we have climbed well over 5,000 feet. So we've done over half the climbing, even though the mileage isn't there. But I think the second half will go quite a bit faster. Forgot how technical this rocky section is, and it'll get super steep in the final push, going up towards Grand Swamp Pass. Sandy is tackling the Grand Swamp Pass climb. It is very steep and loose. I was bending my poles. I was putting so much tension on them. Well, you're in a loose part there. Maybe not the official route. Almost there. Oh no! This is a lot harder, steeper and looser than climbing up Kroger's Canteen in the direction we were going yesterday, for sure. This is definitely like the crux climb of the route, just because of how steep and slippery it is. You can almost use a rope about now. Iconic Island Lake, the top of Grant Swamp Pass here. Just a beautiful view. Of course, we're gonna head that way towards Silverton. A little steep and rocky over here. A serious runner. Thanks for driving all the way over to Silverton from Telluride and hauling all our gear around. But yeah, we're on the Ice Lake Trail now for a little bit before we make a right-hand turn on a fairly faint trail to go down before the last and final climb of the day. Here going down, we have a split to the right. It's the Hardrock course, but most people don't know that, so we're gonna cross this road eventually here towards the aid station, one of the aid stations. We have merged with this rocky road, which we'll be on for a little bit before it splits again, where there's an aid station, then the Putnam climb. All right, another obscure left turn onto this little trail off the road. One more final climb. Then it's all downhill to Silverton, right, Steven? We're in this really green area with these forests, these giant rocks. Pretty nice, but Sandy and I have done over 8,000 feet of climbing today. Still have a couple thousand left, 1,800 feet left before we go down into Silverton. One final push for the summit, Steven.
Yeah, this is the final one. Oh, you're filming? Okay.
No pain, no gain,
Yeah,
Steven.
okay.
Topping out at 12,000 feet.
The camera's rolling.
Up and over.
Alright, enough of that.
All the way through, all the way through.
Oh.
Sorry, we got a little downhill and then another little uphill. So yeah, beautiful section up here at 12,000 feet almost. Got another final kicker. Then some downhill to the river. About time. Not a bad view. I believe we're looking towards Chicago Basin area. Good climbing, good job. Did you hear the sound of music? This is going on the TikTok. River downhill to the river crossing. A big black blob, or it could be, if it's a dog, someone's hiking up maybe. Oh my goodness, it was a brown bear. It didn't know any better. We just saw a brown bear. I don't think I got it on tape. He was very quickly into the bushes. 25 miles in. 9 hours in for the day. The bear did not attack us, so we're still here. I got about 3.5 miles to go. Heading for the infamous Mineral Creek river crossing. I guess it's a river. Is it Mineral River or Creek? What do you think, Steven?
It flows like a river.
It flows. Yeah, we'll see how high it is. I think they had a rope up during Hardrock. They're finishing this way, so looking forward to the creek crossing. That's just a couple miles into town for the finish. We have arrived. Well, you guys can go first, or you want me to go first?
I can go first and film you guys.
Sure. right, so you actually crossed the $1 Million Highway going into town into Silverton, which we'll be doing very soon in about 2 miles. So across the highway, we'll hit this little trail and then run into town for the finish. Final 1.5 miles, 2K into town. Silverton. There's Kendall Mountain. Just gonna take a right turn. A couple blocks into town, finishing it up for the day. Thanks for the B-roll, Steven. That left? Yeah. $10,000 feet of climbing. It's like 3,000 meters, and it's like 28 miles maybe. You hit some of the more technical sections on that route, which is notable, and you're very exposed to the elements. Thunderstorms, rain, sun beating down on you, high altitude passes. We got 2 passes around 13,000 feet, and then that last pass was over 12,000 feet. So you're running at a pretty high altitude. Thanks so much for watching, liking these videos, really supporting the channel with Patreon. Thanks to title sponsor Hoka, keeping the dream alive. And check out Steven's channel, Serious Runner, as well as Sandy's channel, Running Wild, for more content. Thanks for all their contributions, and of course Stephanie and Ava for crewing and hauling our gear all the way around the mountain.